Hi boys and girls. I have my reading book here for reading today, and I'm on page 184. We're on the page with this nice big picture here, and we're going to take a peek at just a few things in this picture before we move on. Today we're going to be talking about a new sound. I want you to hear my sound, or see if you hear it, in all three of these words. Now, as I look through this picture, I see this area where the grass kind of drops off into the water. I call this a ledge. My first word is ledge. Segment and blend that with me. Edge, ledge. Good job. So we have the word ledge. I see over here, back here, a bridge going over the water. Bridge. Let's segment and blend it. Bridge. Bridge. Nice job. And then all the way back here by the bridge, I also see a little lodge. A lodge is like another word for a place you might stay. Okay, a lodge. Let's segment and blend lodge. 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 Nice job. So we had ledge, bridge, and lodge. All of these words had the same ending sound. Did you hear it? Ledge, bridge, and lodge. Let's take a look at just one of those words. Why don't we use the word lodge? Here's that word lodge that we just segmented. Okay? And we have a l, ah, and the ending sound is j. I hope you heard it. The D, G, and E all together make that j sound. Can you make that sound? J. Kind of like you're going to make the J sound. J. Lodge. Lodge. Okay? Now let's go back to our book here. And we're going to take a peek. I'm going to turn 2 pages. And on this page, I'm on 188 now. I see a picture of one of those words that we just talked about as well. The bridge. Notice bridge, 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 has that j sound at the end as well. It's shown with the letters D, G, and E. Okay, let's practice them together. You'll see the D, G, and E together on one letter tile, making it easier for our brains, because we'll know we're just going to say one sound. What sound are we going to say? J. Very good. Let's start with this first word. Badge. Badge. Nice job. If your reading finger isn't already ready, you better get it ready for this next one. Starting with the J. Here we go. Judge. Judge. Nice job. Now we just have a vowel beginning. Eh. Here we go. Edge. Edge. Good. I stood on the edge of the water. Next one. Pledge. Pledge. Make sure you're following along with me. Nice job. And last one. Bridge. Bridge. Good job. Let's go back through and read them one more time. We had badge, judge, edge, pledge, and bridge. Good. Make sure when you're hearing that end sound, you're hearing the j sound. We don't want to say d, g, eh. That's not it. It's one sound. Almost makes it easier, even though it's 3 letters, makes it kind of tricky. It's just one sound. J. Very good. Now let's try a couple of the sentences down here at the bottom of page 188. We're going to do sentences number 1 and 2. Okay? The first sentence, I see a question mark at the end. So remember, that's a question. It starts with the word which. Okay? Which. So, let's go ahead and take a moment to silently, quietly read to ourselves and try and figure out these D, G, E words. I see one right here. Make sure you make that J sound when you get to it. Go ahead, quietly. quietly figure it out, starting with which. Ready? Go ahead and try and read it with me. Which badge can we get? Which badge can we get? What word did you hear the j sound in? It would be this one, badge. Nice job. Let's do the same thing now for sentence number 2. It will be our last one. It's all right if a word stumped you. We'll go ahead and read it together so you can figure that out if it did. Starting with that. Read it with me. That judge is sitting on the edge of her bench. Bench. Good. Now that was kind of slow. That was allowing our brains to figure out the words. Let's go a little bit quicker now. That judge is sitting on the edge of her bench. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. That judge is sitting on the edge of her bench. What word did you hear the j sound in? There are 2. Judge should be one. Yes, and there's one more. Edge. Very good job. All right, we'll go ahead and skip sentence number 3 for today. Will you turn one page and we're going to read our story together next. Now I'm on page 190. That's 190 in my book. I have a story title here that says, Where are my animal friends? And you see an animal friend over here looking for his animal friends. This story is by William Chin, and it's illustrated, that means the pictures were drawn, by Scott Gustafson. Okay? Now our genre bubble today says that a drama, or play is a story that is written to be acted out. Fun! Next, you can read and then act out a play about animal friends who get ready for winter. Sounds good to me. So we're reading a drama or a play. So you'll notice right when we start reading the story that it's going to show you which character is talking at any given time in the story. Okay, let's take a peek at the next page, where this page will show us our characters. Okay, our characters are the raccoon, that's who we saw on the first page, goose, bear, hummingbird, and squirrel. All right, so those are going to be the characters that you see in the story. Now the pictures that they use for each of the characters here on this page are going to be, let me move myself out of the way here, are going to be the pictures that tell us who is talking in the story. All right, okay, let's go ahead and get started. I will try to keep myself out of the way of words and pictures as best I can. Here we go. So we see the picture of raccoon first. So that means raccoon is the one saying this. Hello, Goose. Why are you shivering? Goose says, This forest is chilly, Raccoon. The days are shorter now, and it's getting colder every day. Maybe you're thinking about drawing a conclusion. What's happening to the weather? What season might it be in the forest? We'll keep thinking about it and see. Raccoon replies, Then we don't have much time to find our friends. Goose says, You're right, Raccoon. Let's look for Caterpillar. All right, so we're going to go find Caterpillar. Raccoon's talking again now. Caterpillar lives in this tree. But where are all the leaves? Another clue that might tell you about what season and what's going on in the forest right now. Many of them are on the ground. Where is Caterpillar? Uh-oh. Goose says, look, here comes the smallest bird in the forest. Hello, Hummingbird. Have you seen Caterpillar? All right, here comes another character now. We have Raccoon, we have Goose, and they're talking about Caterpillar. And now Hummingbird's coming along. Look at Hummingbird. Look at his outfit. And look at Goose's outfit. Isn't that interesting with the sunglasses? I wonder why they might be dressed like that. Hummingbird says, there's Hummingbird's picture now. I'll stay right up here. Oh, yes. Caterpillar is right here. Look at Hummingbird pointing. Ooh, what's that? Raccoon says, that's not Caterpillar. Caterpillar is long. This thing is not long. Goose. Our friend Caterpillar moves a lot. This thing does not move at all. You might be able to explain that to them, don't you think? Hummingbird says, but Caterpillar is inside. Then we won't see Caterpillar until spring, when he'll be a what? A butterfly. Back to Raccoon. Well, I'm glad you will be here for the winter, he says to Goose and to Hummingbird. The Goose says, oh no, Raccoon, I can't stay. I must fly away to where it is warm. Hummingbird must too. Hummingbird says, yes, we must go. Ooh, where do you think they're going? We might give you a clue in the next picture. Raccoon, oh my, I am the saddest raccoon in the forest. Will you come back? Yes, we'll be back in the spring. Goodbye, Raccoon. Goodbye, Goose. Goodbye, Hummingbird. I will see if Bear is at home. All right, so Raccoon's going to go see if Bear's home. Why do you think that they were dressed like that? They're going somewhere where? They didn't like how chilly it was, right? So they're going to find somewhere that is warm. All right, bye-bye, Goose, and bye-bye, Hummingbird. Here comes Raccoon. You see him up here in the window, popping into Bear's house. Hello, Bear. Hello, Raccoon. Is it spring yet? No, not yet. It will be winter before it is spring. Why are you sleeping? I bet you know about this too. Why would Bear be sleeping when it's getting cold outside? I ate and ate all summer. Now, I am fatter than before, and I don't need to eat. I will sleep a long time. I won't budge until spring. There's that DGE. Budge. That means he's not going to move. Raccoon. Oh no, all my friends are going away. Pardon me, but I'm sleepy. Good night, Raccoon. Look at Raccoon. Looking a little bit blue, huh? Oh, and here comes another character. Good night, Bear. But who will be my friend? Oh, here comes Squirrel. Here's what Squirrel says. Hello, Raccoon. Where is everyone? Raccoon says, Goose flew away, and so did Hummingbird. We won't see Caterpillar until spring, and Bear is sleeping for the winter. Do you remember what that's called? Hibernating? Good. Are you going away too? What do you think? Oh no! I will stay here all winter, said Squirrel. I have a warm nest and lots of food. Will you play with me? Raccoon. Yes, Squirrel. Let's race to the edge of the forest and back. Yes. So, Raccoon finally had a friend to stay with him, right? And that's the end of our story. Pretty good ending for Raccoon, even though he has to wait for his other friends to get back. Thanks for reading that with me today. You'll do an activity on Seesaw on the story when we're finished here, which is right now. Thank you for reading with me. Don't forget, we're also going to be practicing that DGE. I see it right here on the last page. Did you see my fingers tapping down here? Let me show you the word I found. Let me move me out of the way. E-D-G. There it is. Edge. D-G-E. Edge. Okay? We're going to be practicing some of those J words as well as something with this story. Head over to Seesaw. Get started. Thanks for reading with me.